Football. Football is the sport most frequently linked to mafia influence, largely because of its global popularity and massive betting markets. Match-fixing scandals have repeatedly surfaced, especially in Italy, where organized crime groups like the 'Ndrangheta and Cosa Nostra have been accused of influencing clubs, players, and officials. Fixing a football match doesn't require controlling an entire team. Sometimes bribing a single player, referee, or coach is enough to change an outcome. In some cases, criminal networks go even further by buying financially struggling clubs. Once in control, they can manipulate matches, launder money, and exploit betting markets. Southeast Asian and Chinese crime networks have been especially active in this strategy, targeting lower division European clubs where oversight is weak. Famous cases, such as Napoli's controversial signing of Diego Maradona, raised long-standing questions about mafia funding. Football's scale makes it the most profitable and most vulnerable sport for organized crime. Boxing. Boxing has long been one of the easiest sports for organized crime to manipulate. With only 2 fighters in the ring, the outcome can be influenced by bribing a single boxer or, alternatively, the referee or judges. This simplicity made boxing a prime target for mafia control as early as the 1920s. By the 1940s and 1950s, the American mafia had a near stranglehold on professional boxing. Figures like Frankie Carbo and Blinky Palermo controlled fighters, referees, rankings, and even championship bouts through the corrupt International Boxing Club. Fighters who refused to cooperate often found their careers stalled or destroyed. Although major crackdowns in the 1960s weakened the mob's open control, boxing never fully escaped criminal influence. Today, manipulation is more subtle, involving illegal betting syndicates, fixers, and shadowy promoters. While less visible than before, organized crime still lurks behind boxing's biggest money fights. Tennis. Tennis has quietly become one of the most attractive sports for organized crime and match-fixing syndicates. Unlike team sports, tennis matches can be manipulated by influencing just one player or one umpire, making corruption both cheap and difficult to detect. According to Europol, hundreds of professional matches were confirmed to be fixed between 2014 and 2018. Though experts believe the real number is far higher. Criminal groups typically target lower-tier tournaments, such as ATP, Challenger, and ITF futures events. These matches offer modest prize money, limited media coverage, and often no video recording, creating perfect conditions for manipulation. A player feigning an injury, double faulting at key moments, or losing a single set can generate massive profits through betting markets. Fixers usually place small to medium bets across multiple platforms to avoid detection. Because losses can be easily explained as poor performance, proving wrongdoing is extremely difficult. This makes tennis one of the most quietly exploited sports in the world today. Basketball. Basketball, particularly the NBA, has also faced serious issues with organized crime and betting manipulation. The most infamous case involved Tim Donaghy, an NBA referee who admitted in 2007 to betting on games and providing insider information to professional gamblers. His actions proved that influencing outcomes doesn't always require bribing. Players' referees alone can shape the flow and final score of a game. Donaghy revealed how point spreads, foul calls, and momentum shifts could be subtly controlled without raising immediate suspicion. Once money is involved, organized crime inevitably follows. Where legal and illegal betting markets exist, criminal groups seek insiders, referees, trainers, or even medical staff who can supply confidential information. While the NBA has tightened oversight since the scandal, basketball remains vulnerable due to its fast pace and constant officiating decisions. The Donaghy case exposed how a single insider could compromise an entire league's integrity, making basketball a lucrative target for hidden betting networks. Baseball. Baseball's long history with gambling has made it another target for mafia involvement, especially in the United States. Organized crime has often exploited players with gambling debts, using those financial pressures to influence game outcomes. Former mob figure Anthony Fat Tony Salerno and others described how players who owed money to mafia-controlled bookies were pressured to manipulate games to repay their debts. In some cases, athletes were encouraged to make subtle mistakes, missing key pitches, committing errors, or underperforming at crucial moments rather than blatantly throwing games. These small actions were enough to influence betting results without attracting immediate suspicion. Mafia influence in baseball later spread beyond the U.S., including major scandals in Taiwanese professional baseball, where entire leagues were shaken by match-fixing revelations. Although oversight has improved, baseball's connection to betting markets continues to attract criminal interest, Like other sports, it remains vulnerable wherever gambling, debt, and insider access intersect.